and welcome back to Scum Licking and Ass Jamming. Demonetization Central.
Right.
Okay, I was just doing this level, so I should know what to do. Oh shit. I know what to do! Yay, alright. So yeah, what does Charlie think of your references?
It was funny, the other day I had said one, I made a reference to Snatch. And he's like, oh my god, I understand what you're talking about. Because he would, I think we were talking about, oh god, what was it? It was something, I'm sure it was something to do with the whole, like, you said it'd be ready in 5 minutes, or you said it would be ready in 2 minutes, 5 minutes ago. And Charlie was like, oh, that's one that I get! I was like, alright, I'm glad.
He was Captain America eating it.
Right?
I get that reference.
I get that reference. Why do you look like a chicken?
Why do I look like a chicken?
Yeah, like Yoshi looks like a chicken, like his nose is red, so it looks like a beak. Like when it's when he's flying in the air. He looks like a duck.
I can't believe
like a duck just attempting to fly. Wow, you really suck at this.
I know, I don't know why I'm sucking so bad.
For a minute there, I thought there was 3 people participating because the middle number had the most.
No, fuck you! Yay! That's right, eat my ass. Eat it, aw! I'm sure there's a Yoshi porn like that.
Oh, I'm sure there is.
Yoshi just eating ass. Getting like real deep in there.
It gives a whole new meaning to tongue punching.
Oh, so speaking of punching anuses with something,
tongue punching your fart box. that's a Jay and Silent Bob thing, isn't it?
I don't remember.
I don't know. It's been a long time.
Yeah. Oh, that was another thing that made me kind of sad this week. I listened to a podcast called What a Cartoon, and they pull like one episode of random cartoons, or if the Patreon people vote for it or whatever. Mm-hmm. They did one for Clerks the Animated Series, and it was the episode where they go to court, and remember where when Jay sues Dante and for slipping on the like spilled soda or whatever?
Oh, yeah.
And they go to court and it has that weird ass ending where it's like all like, oh, a bear is driving. What is this? They were doing that episode and they were talking about how much they loved Kevin Smith, but then they were like just shitting on him the rest of the time because of his current output of things. I was like,
That's the thing, though. Like, and you and I had this conversation the other day. It's like I've tried to explain it to people. They're like, I just don't like his movies. And it's like, well, no, you just don't appreciate the art form. Like, you think it's a stupid movie, but you'll go see all the fucking Bidets movies. Like, that's dumb. Like,
are you serious? You know people that actually watch those Medea movies?
Oh yeah, like, okay, yeah, for sure. I've met people that have gone to see them, like. And the people that I work with don't necessarily care for Kevin Smith either, which is fine. Like, it's not for everyone, but it's very much a niche thing. And if you don't appreciate the joke or the art form, or if you're not a follower, like a regular follower of his, you won't have a good time. Like, it's totally understandable. And I think he knows that. Like, his entire career has been baked on the fact that he's a niche director. Yeah. So I mean, I guess that's kind of why I've always liked him, is just because it's nothing like anything else that anyone else is doing. Because how many people how many times did Robert Rodriguez say, oh, you know what, I'm gonna put a fucking walrus in this movie? Like, no, that didn't happen. Fucking Spy Kids versus Michael Parks as a walrus, like. Except that wasn't Robert Rodriguez, but. That would have been awesome. Who was that? That was Guillermo del Toro, wasn't it?
No, Spy Kids was Robert Rodriguez.
Oh, was it?
Yes. He even did Shark Girl and Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Like, it's so weird. You see the guy that makes Sin City, and then you're like, yeah, he also made Shark Girl and Lava Boy or whatever the fuck. And it's like, what? Like, yeah, he also made El Mariachi and Once Upon a Time in Mexico and shit like that.
I've never seen that movie either.
Oh, I have all 3 of that trilogy.
I know you do.
Well, I mean, what's weird is I love Robert Rodriguez. He is one of my favorite directors. But I've never seen I've seen Desperado, and I know I've seen El Mariachi from way back in the day, but I've never seen Once Upon a Time in Mexico. So my cousin was talking about it, and I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to finally watch this movie. And I have had it ever since then, and I still have not watched it. I think it's because I can't take Johnny Depp seriously.
Charlie's a kung fu movie buff. Like, he will pull like kung fu movies out of his ass that no one has ever heard of. Charlie is also significantly older than I am.
Really?
Oh yeah.
How old is Charlie?
He's like in his, he's turning 40 soon.
No. God damn it! Ah!
Well, I say significant, but I can't remember if I'm 30 or 31. So.
The senility is already set in for you.
Right? I gotta get more Ginkgo biloba off fucking Amazon. Put it in my like, what's that? Any one of those one punch button things where it's like.
Those emergency call phones?
No. You know the dash buttons?
Oh yeah. Oh no, I don't have any eggs. Yeah, the Amazon. Wait, do they?
Don't have any whales.
They don't make those anymore, do they?
The one push or the dash buttons?
Yeah.
No, because I think somebody ruled them out, right? They deemed them like illegal because people were like kids were just like pushing them like shitloads of times and like 4 pallets of fucking Charmin shows up at someone's house.
Holy shit! And if you got a bidet, that Charmin's never gonna get used.
So do you just refrain from toilet paper altogether? Or is there like a towel, or do you just like drip dry?
It depends. If it's hot, I let it drip dry. If it's
if
cold,
it's hot?
yeah, like if the weather's hot, like right now, I'll just have a wet ass. I don't care.
Interesting.
But
what if you start getting like mildew crack or something like that?
Man, you're not gonna get mildew crack from using a fucking bidet.
You might. I mean, if you're just leaving it like open.
Dude, what kind of airtight fucking pants do you wear?
Not airtight pants.
Well, that's my point.
I'm not like Prince, like wearing like spandex pants all the time.
Well, that's my point. You would air out eventually because your pants allow air into your butt. You know. Well, not into your butt. Anyway, my point is,
into your butt.
If you
kids don't put air in your butt.
Yeah, unless you want to be a balloon. If you want to grow up to be a balloon, go for it. But no, the bidet. If it's warm, like now, like when I took a shit before you got here, I just let it air dry. But if it's cold, then yeah, you just use like a wad of toilet paper and kind of pat it down. That's it. Oh, but anyway, about the ass punching, the asshole punching. The reason I brought that up is because I've found, like...
Are you going to be able to do this without any eggs?
Nope. I mean, those things fall, so I'll be able to eat those, but yeah, it's gonna take a little bit. This is the most annoying boss, because he can't directly kill you. So anyway, yeah, I found out with the bidet that, that one is like, it's super powerful, so if for some reason...
Oh, so you're saying you clean your asshole and the douche at the same time?
Oh yeah, if you get it right in the hole and you really turn it up, you can definitely feel the water going into your butthole. But the hole itself, I used to be one of those people that kind of put one cheek down and spread it onto the next side of the toilet, so you know the shit doesn't get all over my ass hair. Yeah, exactly. So I used to do that, but the bidet is so powerful that if it hits directly on the side of my ass cheeks while I was doing that, it feels like a knife going into my butt. Which I'm sure that's what the viewer really wants to hear. Thanks, Mom.
Right. Yeah, fuck monetization. We just want people with your
I
asshole.
just want to hear about my asshole getting
The brown
stabbed. Getting stabbed with the bidet. I have to say, my sister's bidet, but I think that might be a water pressure thing. Her bidet, it's way softer on the brown eye, which of course I had to test it to make sure it was calibrated in the right place, and it hit the bullseye, no problem.
Did you notify her that you were going to take a shit before you did it?
Well, I didn't take a shit. I just sat down and made sure it hit the hole.
Alright.
Yay! Okay, wait up.
Because it's not like what is it? Rock Band controllers where you got to calibrate it, right?
Yeah, actually it is. It has, like, the one that I have it stays in the same place. But hers actually can be adjusted forward or backward depending on how big your toilet bowl is. Like if it's a
Or how fat of a person you are.
Well, you know what? We will be back next time, and I will keep talking about the bidet butthole situation.